Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that your assumptions hold more power than your circumstances? What if I told you that by simply acting as if everything always works out, you begin to create a life where everything does? That's not just wishful thinking. That's the principle upon which every great man or woman has ever built their destiny. Let me be clear. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about reshaping it. Your reality bends to the will of your belief. Your outer world will always catch up to your inner world. When you wake up in the morning and assume things are working in your favor, you carry yourself differently. You speak with purpose. You walk with confidence. You don't beg for opportunities. You attract them. Faith is the foundation of reality. Before any great dream becomes real, it is first born in the mind and carried in the heart through unwavering belief. Nothing begins on the outside. It all begins within. When a person chooses to act as if everything always works out, they are not living in delusion. They are planting the seed of success in the only soil where growth begins, the imagination guided by faith. This kind of belief doesn't require evidence. In fact, it often shows up in the face of adversity before a single sign appears to justify it. But that's the point. Faith is not reactive. It is proactive. It's not waiting to see if something works. It's knowing deep inside that it already is. The most powerful individuals in history were not the ones with the most resources. They were the ones with the most belief. They believed when no one else did. They believed when the odds were stacked. They believed before they had anything to show for it. And eventually the world had no choice but to catch up to their belief. That's the hidden power of faith. It starts as something invisible, but with time, consistency, and action, it becomes undeniable. When you act as if everything is working out for you, you're creating a frequency, a vibration, that your environment begins to respond to. You stop asking for permission. You stop needing reassurance. You no longer beg life for blessings. You expect them. And expectation is a magnet. It draws to you the opportunities, the people, the ideas, and the circumstances that align with your inner certainty. The mind is fertile ground. Whatever you plant consistently will grow. When you plant the belief that things are always working in your favor, even when they don't look like it, especially when they don't look like it, you train yourself to find power in the process. And this changes everything. Obstacles no longer feel like dead ends. They become preparation. The outer world may still present challenges, but the inner world becomes unshakable. That's what faith does. It builds a fortress inside you, a mindset that doesn't collapse under pressure, but rises through it. And here's what makes this principle so rare and powerful. Most people wait. They wait to see results before they believe. They wait for the situation to look perfect before they feel confident. But those who create extraordinary lives don't wait. They move with faith long before they see the fruit of their effort. They speak as if it's already done. They show up as if the result is guaranteed. And by doing so, they create momentum where others remain stagnant. There's a saying that you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And when you are someone who believes that everything works out, when that becomes your identity, not just your wish, you begin to shift the outcomes in your favor. This isn't magic, this is mindset. This is the power of conditioning your thoughts so thoroughly that your habits, your energy, your focus, and your persistence all serve the idea that something good is unfolding, no matter what it looks like today. Faith is not the absence of doubt. It is the decision to move forward despite it, to show up again and again, fueled by the conviction that every step, even the painful ones, are leading somewhere worthwhile. And once you accept that everything is always working out for you, whether through success or through learning, you stop fearing the journey. You embrace it. You trust it. And in doing so, you discover what the most successful minds have always known. Belief creates the bridge between where you are and where you want to go. And the first step is acting as if the outcome is already in motion, because it is. Your mind obeys your dominant thoughts, whether you're aware of it or not. Every single day you are giving commands to your subconscious mind through repetition, emotion, and conviction. And what you repeat often enough, whether positive or negative, becomes your reality. The mind is a loyal servant. It does not argue. It does not question. It simply says yes to whatever you feed it with intensity and consistency. This is where the power of acting as if everything always works out begins to take root, not just as a mindset, but as a mental command system. If your dominant thoughts are shaped by fear, worry, and doubt, your mind will do everything in its power to fulfill those expectations. You'll begin to see what's wrong instead of what's possible. You'll notice obstacles instead of opportunities. You'll sabotage progress because your inner world believes success is unlikely. But if you reverse the flow, if you start telling your mind again and again, things are always working out for me, your subconscious begins to shift. At first it might resist. It might throw old doubts back at you. But if you stay with it, if you feed it that same thought with emotion, energy, and repetition, eventually it accepts it as truth. And when your mind believes something is true, it finds ways to prove it. This is the science of suggestion. When the mind hears a message often enough, it begins to shape your actions, choices, and perceptions to match it. That's why people who believe in their success are often labeled as lucky. They aren't lucky, they are just aligned. Their dominant thoughts support their goals, not sabotage them. And because their thoughts are in alignment with what they want, they begin to take actions that others wouldn't take. They notice things others overlook. They persist where others quit. They show up with a different level of certainty, and that certainty moves mountains. Most people don't realize that the battle is not in the outside world. It's in the 6 inches between their ears. If your mind is filled with doubt, it doesn't matter how many chances come your way, you'll find a way to miss them. But if your mind is filled with belief, with the assumption that life is unfolding in your favor, then even a closed door can't stop you, because you'll knock again. You'll try another path. You'll find another way. And eventually the world opens up to match the clarity of your inner picture. The key is repetition. You can't feed your mind one empowering thought and expect a lifetime of change. You must feed it daily. Just like you nourish your body, you must nourish your mind. That means affirming, visualizing, speaking, and living in alignment with the thought that everything is always working out for you, even when it doesn't look like it yet, because that's when the roots of belief are tested and strengthened. Every thought you think is either moving you toward your goals or away from them. There is no neutral ground. So why not train your mind to work in your favor? Why not let your dominant thoughts be thoughts of victory, not defeat? Why not choose the narrative that builds you up instead of tears you down? When you act as if everything works out, you're feeding your subconscious with that exact image. You're handing it a blueprint. You're saying, this is where we're going. And from that moment, your mind starts working quietly, powerfully, relentlessly to make it happen. It will attract ideas, guide your decisions, heighten your awareness, and influence your habits in ways that seem small at first, but over time they create results that are anything but small. Your job is simple but sacred. Guard your dominant thoughts. Choose them carefully. Feed them daily. And watch how your mind, like a faithful servant, begins to mold your life into the exact image you've been holding all along. Act with certainty, not hesitation. The difference between those who move forward in life and those who remain stuck often comes down to one thing: how they carry themselves in moments of uncertainty. Most people wait for conditions to be perfect. They wait for approval, for the stars to align, for the fear to go away. But the ones who create momentum, the ones who rise above the rest, act with the unwavering certainty that things are already working in their favor. They don't wait to feel ready. They don't wait to see the outcome. They move as if the outcome is already assured. When you act with certainty, your entire energy shifts. There's a power that comes from decisive action. The world responds differently to a person who moves with conviction. People trust them. Doors open for them. Opportunities seem to find them. But it's not luck. It's alignment. It's the byproduct of someone who has trained their mind to believe in the inevitability of their success. Acting as if everything always works out doesn't mean you ignore reality. It means you choose not to be paralyzed by it. It means you look reality in the eye and say, I see the challenge, but I also see the outcome, and I'm moving toward it. The moment you hesitate, you invite doubt, and doubt is a silent killer of dreams. It creeps in through hesitation. It whispers, what if you're wrong? What if it doesn't work? What if you fail? But when you act as if it's already working out, you drown out those whispers. You move from a place of belief instead of fear. You take the shot, make the call, start the project, not because you guaranteed success in the short term, but because deep down you know you're on the right path. Certainty is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to trust yourself more than your fear. And when you move with that kind of trust, something incredible happens. You begin to make progress, and progress builds confidence, and that confidence feeds your certainty, creating a loop of momentum that becomes unstoppable. But it always starts with that first step, taken with boldness, not hesitation. When you carry yourself like things are working out, you influence more than just your own mind. You influence the way others perceive you. People are drawn to confidence. They are inspired by someone who walks in purpose. Even when you don't have all the answers, your belief becomes contagious. Your energy becomes magnetic. And you start to create results not because everything is easy, but because your certainty gives you the stamina to keep going when others would stop. There will always be unknowns. There will always be moments when logic says to play it safe. But acting as if everything works out is about training yourself to lead with vision, not fear. It's about recognizing that your current situation is not your final destination. It's about trusting that the process, however messy, however unclear, is working in your favor even when you can't yet see the evidence. And this isn't about pretending or being fake. It's about embodying the mindset of someone who wins. Winners don't walk timidly into life. They don't apologize for wanting more. They don't ask permission to dream big. They act like it's already done. They speak the language of progress. They carry the posture of someone who expects victory, and that energy, the certainty in their step, the conviction in their voice, the clarity in their decisions leads them exactly where they want to go. When you act with certainty, you eliminate one of the greatest obstacles to success, indecision, because indecision keeps you in limbo where no progress is made. But certainty, true, unshakable belief in your direction, puts everything into motion. The right people show up, the right paths unfold, and even the setbacks serve a purpose. All because you chose to act not with hesitation, but with the bold assurance that everything somehow always works out. The world mirrors your inner expectation. Whatever you deeply believe to be true about life, about yourself, about what you deserve, will in time be reflected back to you. This is not philosophy for the sake of optimism. This is a fundamental principle that governs how you experience the world. Your beliefs shape your perceptions, and your perceptions filter your reality. If you walk through life expecting struggle, you will find it at every corner. If you move through your day expecting delays, problems, and rejection, you will begin to attract and notice more of exactly that. But when you expect the best, not in arrogance, but in confident faith, you start to experience life through a different lens, and the world adjusts itself to meet you at the level of that expectation. What you expect creates a signal, and that signal informs your focus. When your expectation is that things will work out, your mind is naturally tuned to look for solutions. You notice hidden advantages. You recognize doors others ignore. And you're more open to receiving help, ideas, and answers. You become an active participant in creating what you expect instead of being a passive victim of what you fear. Most people don't realize they are walking through life with expectations formed by their past, by other people's opinions, or by past failures. They wake up expecting difficulty or expecting slow progress, expecting nothing to change, and that's exactly what they get, not because that's all that's available, but because that's all they're looking for. Expectation is a powerful force because it not only changes how you see the world, it changes how you show up in it. When you expect the best, your energy is different, you're more focused, more resilient, more open-minded, you speak differently, you stand differently, you attract people who are on your wavelength. And those people bring new opportunities with them. It's not luck, it's alignment. The world isn't random. It responds to the energy you carry and the beliefs you hold. This is why acting as if everything is working out is so transformative. It programs your mind to expect progress even in the face of delay. It teaches you to expect growth even through adversity. When your dominant expectation is positive, your reactions shift. Instead of panicking when something goes wrong, you assume there's something to learn. Instead of quitting when a plan fails, you assume there's a better one. You stop interpreting setbacks as dead ends and start seeing them as redirections. But this level of expectation must be cultivated. It doesn't happen by accident. You have to choose it. You have to wake up every day and decide that you expect something good to come out of this moment, this step, this season. And you don't just say it, you live it. You make plans based on it. You speak it out loud, you visualize it. You rehearse in your mind a version of reality that is not only possible but probable. Some may call this unrealistic, but what they miss is that expectation isn't about being blind. It's about choosing your focus. It's about using your mental power to draw the best out of every situation. Because even if things don't unfold exactly as you planned, your positive expectation makes you more adaptable, more creative, and more willing to keep going. And over time, those traits compound into breakthroughs. The world has a way of giving you back what you believe you deserve. Not always instantly, not always how you imagined, but consistently. So the real question is, what are you expecting right now? Are you expecting life to support you, or are you expecting it to fight you? Are you expecting progress or resistance? Because whatever you believe on a deep, emotional, gut level, the world will reflect it. It will give you evidence of your beliefs, confirmation of your assumptions, and proof of your inner script. Change your expectation and you change your reality. Expect the best and start watching how often the best begins to show up. Fear and doubt are thieves of destiny. They don't arrive loudly announcing their intentions. They creep in quietly, showing up as hesitation, overthinking, and second-guessing. They whisper things like, what if it doesn't work? What if you're not ready? What if you fail? And the more you listen, the more power they gain. Fear and doubt don't just slow you down. They rob you of ideas before you act on them. They kill dreams before they're even born. And worst of all, they disguise themselves as logic, convincing you that playing it safe is the wise thing to do. But safety, when driven by fear, is just another word for limitation. When you act as if everything is always working out for you, you begin to replace those thieves with something far more powerful, faith and confidence. And not blind confidence, but earned confidence, rooted in the belief that whatever happens, you will grow from it. Whatever detour appears, it will serve you. That kind of mindset is armor. It doesn't stop fear from knocking, but it stops you from opening the door. Because the moment you start entertaining doubt, the moment you begin entertaining the worst-case scenario, you begin building your future around it. You shrink your decisions. You lower your standards. You stop before you even start. Every great achievement ever made started with a moment of courage, a decision to move forward in spite of fear, not without fear, but in spite of it. And that's what separates those who create the life they want from those who settle for the life they were handed. Fear and doubt tell you to wait, to be cautious, to avoid risk. But destiny demands boldness. It requires action. It responds to those who move forward with faith in their step and purpose in their heart. The moment you say, what if it works out, you begin to flip the script. You challenge the voice that says you can't. You redirect your energy toward possibility instead of danger. And slowly your mind begins to build a new default, a new belief system where uncertainty is no longer something to fear, but something to face with strength. And with enough repetition, acting from faith becomes your new normal. You stop expecting the worst, and you start expecting growth. You stop imagining failure, and you start anticipating success, even in the middle of setbacks. Fear often comes dressed as preparation. It tells you you're not ready, that you need more time, more knowledge, more approval. But most of the time, you don't need more information. You need more belief. You need to stop asking, what if I fall, and start declaring, what if I fly? You need to stop rehearsing defeat in your mind and start rehearsing victory. Because if you don't consciously create that vision, fear will create its own, and it will be a vision of limitation, not expansion. The truth is, fear will always exist in some form, but you get to choose whether it drives the car or sits quietly in the back seat. The only way to disarm it is by taking action anyway. Even a small step forward weakens the grip of doubt. Even the smallest act of belief begins to break the pattern. And as those steps add up, fear loses its voice. Doubt begins to fade, because nothing silences fear more powerfully than progress. So when fear and doubt show up, and they will, you respond with faith. You remind yourself that you're not controlled by emotion, you are guided by vision. You don't wait to feel fearless, you move forward anyway, knowing that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. And when you live like that, when you train your mind to expect success instead of disaster, fear becomes a shadow instead of a wall. It may follow you, but it can no longer stop you. And in that state, destiny is no longer a dream. It becomes a direction you walk in every single day. Your energy introduces you before you speak. It walks into the room ahead of your words, ahead of your credentials, ahead of your plans. People feel it before they understand you. They sense your certainty, your confidence, your clarity, or they sense your fear, your doubt, your confusion. That energy is not random. It's the byproduct of what you've been feeding your mind, what you've been believing, what you've been expecting. When you act as if everything always works out, your energy changes, subtly at first, then powerfully. You stop carrying the weight of worry. You move lighter. You speak clearer. You make decisions faster. And the world picks up on it, even if it can't quite explain it. Energy is not just a feeling. It's an instruction. It tells the world how to treat you. It tells people how to respond to you. When you radiate belief, people take you seriously. They want to be around you. They're drawn to the certainty you carry, not because everything is perfect, but because you're not depending on perfection to move forward. Your energy tells a story, and when that story is rooted in faith, people feel it. Doors open, conversations change, situations start bending in your favor because you're approaching them from a place of calm power, not panic or desperation. We've all been around people who drain a room with their doubt. You can feel their hesitation, their anxiety, their constant expectation of things going wrong. That energy doesn't just repel people, it repels progress. It clouds judgment. It invites more of what it's focused on. But the reverse is also true. When you walk in with quiet confidence, with the inner conviction that things are working out, even if they're not perfect yet, you become a different kind of presence. You become the person who lifts the room, who attracts ideas, who gets offered chances not because you beg for them, but because your energy already matches the result. This is why you must guard your energy with discipline. You don't have to announce your belief. You don't need to convince anyone of your faith. You just live it. You embody it. You act like the result is already unfolding, and that belief shows up in your posture, your tone, your focus. Even in silence, your presence speaks. And it says, I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I trust this process. That message is felt far louder than any motivational speech or strategic plan. People will often ask, what's the secret to attracting success? The truth is, success is drawn to energy that's aligned with it. It's drawn to people who have already made the decision to win on the inside. Because when your internal state is steady, the external world begins to organize itself to match it. This doesn't mean there won't be challenges, but your energy will determine how those challenges respond to you. Will they knock you down, or will they move aside because your belief is too strong? The energy you carry is not created in the moment, it's created in the moments before. It's built in the mornings when you choose gratitude over complaint. It's built in the evenings when you choose faith over fear. It's built in the quiet spaces where you rehearse victory instead of defeat. And when you do that enough times, you don't just feel different, you become different. You become someone who doesn't need to fake confidence because it's real. It's rooted. It's built. So when you walk into the room, when you step into the opportunity, when you face the uncertainty, let your energy speak for you. Let it say without words that you are someone who expects good things, someone who trusts the timing, someone who moves through life with the deep inner knowing that everything is always working out. And once you begin living from that energy, you'll find the world has a way of responding in kind. So act as if everything always works out, because in truth it does. When you believe it first in your mind, then in your actions. Your thoughts shape your direction. Your belief becomes your fuel. Your certainty influences your world. When you train your mind to expect progress, when you move with unwavering conviction, when you carry energy rooted in faith instead of fear, you become unstoppable. Life begins to mirror your inner reality. Opportunities rise to meet your stride, and even the setbacks serve your growth. So choose to act, speak, and think from a place of power, not because you're pretending, but because you've decided. Because you understand that the future favors those who walk in belief before the results ever arrive. Let the world adjust to your decision, not the other way around. Walk forward now, not in hesitation, but in the full confidence that everything truly is working out for you.